Hey everyone, so this week the topic is about confidence, and that is definitely something that I struggled with during the height of my disorder because for so long Ed was going off at me saying that you can be confident in yourself when you reach this weight, or when you look this way, or when you achieve this grade on your tests, or whatever. He would just give me list after list. And when I did reach that weight, when I did get that grade, it was never good enough. And I never could find the confidence in myself because I was looking through Ed's eyes and trying to find a way that I could prove that who I was good enough, and that the material things would give me like some kind of value. And that was something that I really struggled with for the longest time. And one thing that I've really been focusing on recovery is building that positive, like, self-esteem, positive sense of self, because Ed has it so warped and he likes to twist it and manipulate it. And when I think about this topic, because I was reflecting over it the past couple of days, um, confidence, it's like something that we should be able to have, but yet it gets so twisted when Ed comes into play and he likes to just mess it all up. And I think that it's important to realize that seeing your confidence through your eating disorder is not something that goes to show who you truly are as a person, because it is distorted, because Ed twists and manipulates whatever he wants in order to control and maintain that strong grip in your life. And so I think that's definitely something to consider, is recognizing that you can't become confident based on what will happen in the future, things that may occur, because it's all probability and chance. And the thing is, it has nothing to do with anything that you control. It does not have to do with who you are as a person. You might be an amazing, outstanding, super friendly, and creative person, and yet your confidence may be shattered if you didn't reach that weight, if you didn't get that grade on a test, if you're not that perfect being that Ed wants you to be. And I think, like, the one thing that's really helped me in my recovery and like working with my self-confidence is definitely recognizing that I may not get the awards that I want, but that doesn't mean that I'm not a confident, strong, determined person. And it took me forever to be able to look at things like that, because for anyone who suffered with an eating disorder, they know the belittling and negative thoughts that Ed runs throughout the 24/7, like all the time, just constantly belittling you and making you feel so worthless. And just being able to have that confidence by using positive affirmations in order to build up your esteem, which is like directly tied to confidence. Because if you look at yourself positively, which is what esteem is, it's the way that you value yourself. If you look at yourself in such high light, then you're more confident in who you are, and knowing that what you're doing is okay. Even if you don't get that grade on the test, you don't reach that weight that Ed wants you to get to, or you're not that ideal of perfect in which Ed has been compelling you to achieve. And I think that's something like so vital to remember, is the fact that positive affirmations really can make the difference. I know I've said this in multiple videos, and I can't emphasize it enough. Like this past January, I just started using them in my life, and it has literally changed everything in my recovery. Like I never would have come to this part in my life without them. Having positive affirmations are phrases that you can say to yourself, things that make you recognize that who you are is good, that it's awesome, that you're worthy, that you're confident, you're strong. Everything that Ed's telling you you're not. And knowing that it's coming from you, those statements that you chose to make and you chose to repeat to yourself, that is so vital. And like, the best is like covering your mirror with positive affirmations. I know I have my card is covered with positive affirmations. I have like post-it notes everywhere. That's nice. And I have like index cards with affirmations on them. It's always nice to have that on you, so that when you do feel that like your confidence is shattered, that you can kind of look back at that, and kind of get a sense of who you are as a person. And I think that going back to like achieving like a certain grade, or getting to a certain weight, I think that is something that Ed just like Ed just likes to manipulate. He's crazy, just saying. But anyway, he wants to change it, and like the very concept of believing that your whole being, your whole worth, and that you have to be confident in yourself when you achieve something is this dependent clause that always keeps getting deeper and deeper because it's never enough. You will reach people, um, or you will hear people talk in treatment and they are severely emaciated, and they are past the point of what their ideal weight was. And yet, it's not good enough because no weight will ever satisfy Ed. He always wants those 5 more pounds, 5 more, because to him, it's a mind game. It is manipulation and control at its strongest. And I think that recognizing that and seeing that it's a lost battle when it comes to Ed, because not that recovery is the lost battle, but you're the lost battle comes when you say, I can recover from my eating disorder, but it's okay if I listen to Ed and continue to lose those 5 more pounds, 5 more pounds, because it's never going to satisfy Ed. You're never going to reach that level of perfection if you're basing it upon something else, because things are so tangible, in our lives, and um, like you might be able to like grasp it at one moment, and you have that grade that you wanted, you have that friend that you were dying to get to know closer, and yet then things happen in life, chaos ensues, and everything goes crazy. And then maybe you don't get that grade again, maybe your friend leaves, maybe your weight changes. And I think that is something that is so far out of your control that to even consider basing your value upon that. I mean, I know that I've done this for years, so I can't say like, oh, just never base your value off of it, because I know what a struggle it is. I know how hard it is in order to come out of that. But I think that right now it's important to see that, to see that things are so not stable when you're dependent on something, because everything changes like crazy. It could change at the drop of a hat. Like, I think that's something so important to remember, because your confidence can't be based upon that, because you can't keep changing when all this change is coming into the life. You can't keep changing in order to adapt, to get confident later, because why wait for a later level of confidence when you could be confident in yourself right now? And I think that's something definitely that like, I know, I don't know, actually, no, you guys probably know, but I work with Perfecting Your Skin, which is like an organization, kind of creating awareness about different mental illnesses. But the whole point is it's perfecting your skin. Like, you deserve to feel confident in who you are as a person. And I think that's something that's so important to have, especially in eating disorder recovery. And I think that it's so vital that you like carry that along and take that with you, using those positive affirmations to build your esteem, which in turn will help your confidence. And also like recognizing that it's always going to be a losing battle with Ed, because nothing will ever satisfy him. He'll always want that little bit more. And so recognizing that and recognizing that you can't be dependent upon him is so important in regaining and building strong confidence. So that's my 2 cents on confidence. The question of the week is, what's your favorite thing to do in summer? I really just like relaxing. So, so far, this summer specifically, I've just like relaxed and like chilled. Spend a lot of time on Tumblr, which is so addicting. If you haven't checked out our Tumblr, it's togetherwer.tumblr.com. I'll post the link in the box below. Definitely go check it out. I have so much fun doing it, and it like wastes my time, but I'm like, okay, whatever. But no, I just like watching movies, hanging out for like group movie nights. I like stalking pictures online, fun stuff like that. Like, really trying to relax and just like not push myself, because the academic year can be so stressful. So I definitely want to use this time. I consider it like my me time, because like me time has been a huge part of my recovery, and it's like so important. And so having like 3 months of like, yes, I'm going to be like doing different things. I'll be on vacation. I'll be working as a nanny for multiple weeks. But having that me time for like the majority of 3 months is going to be awesome, because it really helps solidify recovery and kind of continue to push me on the way to the recovered life that I want. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, but I can't wait to hear what the other girls have to say about confidence and about their summers. But definitely go check out our Tumblr, togetherweare.tumblr.com. Again, the link will be in the box below. Yeah, okay. I will talk to you guys soon. Hope all of you are well. Bye.